you're new here, I'm Risa, and I love sharing all things Disney. My husband Alex and I recently discovered the pure magic of a Disney cruise, so we hopped on another one during the happiest time of the year. Join us as we sail away on a 5-night Western Caribbean Very Merrytime Cruise on the Disney Dream. Good morning and welcome to day 5 of our Very Merrytime Cruise here on the Disney Dream. As you can see, we are trying to head out right now. It is almost 11 o'clock. We slept in, took it easy. Well, Alex went to the gym, I took it easy. And we are ready to head to brunch. It's a special brunch. We are going to brunch at
Palo.
Palo.
It's exciting.
Yeah, so we had we had dinner at Palo on our Halloween on the High Seas cruise. So it's our first time trying brunch. We hear really good things, so we're excited to try it ourselves and give you our opinion. So let's head on out. We headed on into Palo. This is the first time we're seeing it during the day. The last time we ate here, it was for dinner, so we didn't get to see the ocean view. They also had beautiful Christmas decorations all around. We started off with a complimentary mimosa and a very delicious pastry plate. We shared everything we ordered, including this Mickey waffle, followed by a 3-cheese omelet, and this extremely delicious goat cheese flatbread. We also shared a chicken parmesan, which was very delicious, and then we chose to get our separate desserts. And Alex also ordered a cappuccino to go with his sticky bun. Okay, we are back from our Palo Brunch. It was, what time is it right now? Like 1:10?
Yeah, we were there for about 2 hours.
Yeah, it was a 2-hour endeavor, but everything was so delicious. And the service was obviously great. What do you think?
I would highly recommend it. Like, the food is great. It's all you can eat. I think Risa and I, we shared a lot of plates.
We did.
So we're extremely full because we had a lot of food, but we also shared a lot, which means if you want to go like all out, like you can go all out. Mm-hmm. And the food, the quality of the food is... we had a goat cheese pizza.
Oh yeah, the goat cheese pizza was my favorite. They call it a flatbread, but it looks like a pizza. Because flatbread, in my opinion, is like a long rectangular kind of pizza, which is called flatbread. And then pizza is like round. But they call it a flatbread even though it's a circular pizza.
And we had a chicken parmesan. Now look, I'm not here to do a comparison, right? But we did have a veal parmesan at a restaurant in Miami called Carbone.
Yes.
And I thought it was just as good. I personally enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, it was very juicy. I feel like Parmesan, especially chicken Parmesan, can be very dry if you cook it the wrong way. But they maintained the juiciness inside, and then it had a nice coating of cheese, but it also was like crispy on the edges. I love like a good crispy cheese, but then it's like soft in the middle. And then underneath there was a creamy risotto that was very delicious. So that was like our main entree, I guess you could say. But we did start off with a basket of pastries. You can start off with bread service or with pastries. And we got a basket of pastries, which came with, I think, 4 different pastries. My favorite was the almond croissant. Which one did you like the most?
I think the almond croissant definitely was the best one. They were all good, though. Like, there wasn't a single pastry where I was like, eh.
Yeah, they were all pretty delicious. I only tried 2 because I didn't want to fill up on bread. I had the almond croissant and then, like, this fruit tart, which had, like, an orange cream in the middle, which was so good. And then after that, we had a Mickey waffle. And these Mickey waffles are very different from the waffles you get at Cabanas or even at the Disney parks. These are so fluffy. They're like super fluffy and moist in the middle and then crispy, like light crispy on the edges. It's definitely a different batter and probably a different way that they cook them. So that was really good.
It's a Mickey waffle perfected. But no, then we just had a 3-cheese omelet. I think out of all the things, that was probably the weakest. Like, and not that it was bad. It was a really fluffy, good omelet, but it's just an omelet in the end, right? So,
well, the cheese in the middle was amazing. The 3 cheeses, but the cheese didn't like spread all throughout the omelet. So there were some parts where you just got egg, and the cheese really made it, or gave it the flavor that it needed. In my opinion, it needed like a little sprinkle of salt on the top, or more pico de gallo, like more of like a salsa on top. But yeah, it was the weakest part, but it wasn't bad by any means. It just wasn't as memorable, I guess you could say.
When you're talking about the spread of the cheese, you know you're nitpicking like crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're talking too much. To recap, if you can do brunch at Palo, 100% recommend it. It's $50 a person. So it's not included, it's not cheap either, but it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. And then the atmosphere is just beautiful. You get an ocean view no matter where you sit. And you're away from the chaos of the rest of the cruise ship. So if you're looking for a nice fine dining experience and a relaxing time with good food, I highly recommend it as well.
Another way to look at it, it also comes included with a mimosa or a glass of champagne. A mimosa at the bar downstairs is $9, I think. And if you think about it, you're paying $50, so your meal is more like $40. It's not, what I'm trying to say is it's worth it, and you should definitely try to experience Palo Brunch.
Yeah, and it's all you can eat, so you can definitely get your money's worth and more. So definitely try it. It's worth the try. It's worth the money. And we're going to continue our day today. It is a sea day today. It's a little overcast, so we're probably going to spend most of our time indoors doing some fun things. We started Santa Claus this morning, so we're going to get in our PJs, relax in bed, and finish that movie. And then we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. So we'll take you along for the ride. We ended up putting our PJs back on and snuggling up on the bed to watch the rest of Santa Claus. I absolutely love this movie. It's one of my Christmas favorites. I also love the show on Disney Plus as well. We've been watching it at home, and it's truly one of our favorite shows. I ended up falling asleep, but when we woke up, we went to Vanelope's Sweets and Treats. Alex was craving something sweet, and he had his eye on something special.
After the big race, I wasn't invited.
After this cute surprise, we looked at all of the holiday treats. We wanted something festive to eat, and we decided on this Mickey Christmas shortbread cookie filled with cream. We ate it with an ocean view and then made our way down to the main atrium to get some hot chocolate and cookies. On the way down, we noticed there were several photo opportunities, including some with Santa, Minnie, and Mickey. After bypassing all of the photo opportunities, we got in line for our hot cocoa and cookies. Then we headed to the pub because Alex wanted to catch some of the football game. Hello, hello. It has truly been a very lazy day today. We haven't done much since we got back from Palo. We changed back into our pajamas, got comfy in bed, and watched a bit of Santa Claus. We did not finish it. I ended up actually falling asleep. I don't know why, but I was just so sleepy. It might be that it is so overcast outside and it's a little cool in our room, so that put me to sleep. Then I woke up, we got changed into some casual clothes, and we went to Vanelope Von Schweetz once again because Alex was eyeing a cream-filled sugar cookie there. It looked a lot better than it actually tasted. It was not that great. The cookie on top was dyed with red icing, and it really tasted like red dye. And then the inside was actually pretty good. It was like a cream frosting with caramel sauce in the middle, but the cookie was not that great, so it was all right. But we had that, and then we walked around the ship a bit. We saw that they were serving hot cocoa and cookies, so we grabbed some hot cocoa and cookies and ate them as we walked around the ship. And then Alex wanted to watch a bit of the football game, so we went into the pub and watched a bit of that. But now we're back in the stateroom. We really have no plans. think the next big thing is Beauty and the Beast at the Walt Disney Theater. I'm really anxious to watch that. That is a stage show that neither of us have seen before, so it's very exciting. I've been watching the live action Beauty and the Beast for 3 days now on our stateroom TV. I just finished it this morning, so that got me all prepared for our theater show tonight. And then after that, we have dinner at Animator's Pallet, and that's it. No other plans. We might walk around after this, try and find something to do, but it's a lazy sea day, so let's see where our lazy feet take us next. We ended up heading to the adult pool area to eat our leftover calzone that we brought from our Palo Brunch this morning. It ended up being so delicious. Then we took in the sights of this area. Nobody was out right now, so it was very calm and peaceful, and we just watched as the waves went by. Then we headed to the Cove Cafe to kill some time before our theater show tonight. This is one of our favorite places to relax and just drink a warm cup of coffee and enjoy each other's company in this quiet, peaceful area. Good evening, guys. As you can tell, the sun is setting or has already set behind me. And it's been a misty, foggy, overcast day. So we haven't spent any time outside today, but we have been lazing around, walking around. We just got back from the pool deck. We had our leftover Palo. We actually asked for a calzone to go. I'm not sure if that's standard practice. Our server seemed a little hesitant on letting us actually take our calzone to go, but nonetheless, she let us take one to go, and we had it microwaved at Cabanas, and we had that as a little pre-theater and dinner snack on the pool deck in the adult area. And then afterwards, we enjoyed some coffee or a cappuccino in Cove Cafe and killed some time because now it is time to go to the Walt Disney Theater to watch the Beauty and the Beast. Finally, I'm so excited. We're going to get some popcorn in our popcorn bucket and try and find some good seats. Like I said before, I can't take any video of the play. They will tell me to put my phone down or leave the theater, but I will try and sneak in a finale clip like I always do for you guys. And then, of course, we'll give you a little review of how we felt about the show. So let's head on to the Walt Disney Theater to watch Beauty and the Beast. We headed to the Preludes concession stand to fill up our popcorn bucket to enjoy the show. There's nothing better than having a little snack to enjoy your theater experience. Then we headed on into the Walt Disney Theater for our first showing of the Beauty and the Beast.
I want to very quickly take the opportunity to say thank you so much for stopping me, introducing me to your friends and your family. You have some very exotic pets out there, and your Baymax Fist Pumps have been awesome. So thank you.
After an amazing show, we headed to the Animator's Pallet for our last dinner of the cruise.
Check out all the humans in the human tank! Oh, hello, human dudes! Oh, where they live, dudes! Awesome! Wait, dudes, almost like I forgot to introduce myself, dudes. Oh, what a bit embarrassing. Oh, dudes, name is Crush. So I can sense a head turtle when I see him, dude. What's your name, little dude? I heard 3 different names there, dude.
What's your name?
Oh, Luke. I didn't get Luke from any of those names he called out, Luke. Dude, that's alright, Luke. Luke, are you like having the best time leading your flotilla around, dude? Wait, you're not, dude? Dude, it's okay. I'm totally gonna teach you how to swim like the turtle so you can teach the rest of those dudes, okay, dude?
After a very delicious meal and great company, we headed out of our final dining experience. Then we headed to the main atrium for the See You Real Soon farewell party.
Well, very good evening. Welcome to the Grand Long Atrium, the heart of the beautiful Disney dream on this, our final night together. On behalf of Captain Jason, your cruise director Carly, and the entire crew here on board, we thank you so much for staying with us and trusting you with your precious family vacation time, especially at this special time of year, Thanksgiving. Now you have been the best guest this cruise, so give yourselves a big round of applause. You have been nothing but excellent. And I've just been speaking to Captain Mickey and Captain Minnie, and they would love to see you again. I said I would ask your permission. Is it okay if Captain Mickey and Minnie see you one more time? We want to see royal ways from a royalty. As first of all, big round of applause is Princess Cinderella. She's come all the way from the bayou to say hi you. That's right, it's Princess Tiana. And she's found her feet and come from under the sea. Let's hear it from Princess Ariel. Now keep the applause going, our favourite part. Let's give it up for Pluto. And it's time to go Goofy. That's right, give it up, it's Goofy. Now here comes the highest sex on the high seas. That's right, it's our very own diva. Let's hear it for Daisy Duck. And he's never ever far behind. It's the #1 duck on the high seas. Let's hear it for Donald Duck. And he loves a good chant. Let's hear it. #1, #1, #1, #1. Makes a noise for Donald Duck. Oh, now there's 2 here for trouble. Let's go nuts. It's Chippendale. And now we do, of course, are very grateful to Captain Jason, but I know your 2 favourite captains here on the Disney Dream. Let's hear it for Captain Mickey Mouse. Captain Mickey Mouse.
After 15 minutes of meet and greets around the main atrium, it was finally time for our characters' final farewell. We are back in our stateroom after a long and memorable evening. And of course, we have to end our night with the towel art of the day. And today it looks to be a little bear, like a little teddy bear. How precious. So that's it. Our last and final tower art of the Disney Dream Cruise. Now it's time for a wrap-up of our day today. Hello! It has been quite the evening. We are back in our stateroom, and it is now the very end of our day today. But I think the last I left you, we were headed to the Walt Disney Theater to watch the Beauty and the Beast stage show. And let me tell you, it was amazing. I think it's probably the best stage show that we have seen on all the Disney cruise ships so far. It was just beautiful, and the stage design was impeccable. As I said before, I have been watching the live action movie the past 3 days, and I just finished it today while I was getting ready for the day. And it was like an exact replica of the live action movie. The set design was the same, the costumes, the characters, it was top notch. So if you are on the Dream, do not skip out on Beauty and the Beast. It's definitely a stage show to watch over and over again, even if you've seen it before. So that was a very fun last stage show to end our Disney cruise here on the Disney Dream. But afterwards, we went to Animator's Pallet for our last dinner experience here. And I thought we were going to do the animations today, but apparently the Dream doesn't do the animations. I think it's on the shorter or the longer cruises, like the 7-day cruises. So today we got the Crush experience. So Crush comes around the room and stops at certain tables and interacts with the guests at those tables, mostly the children, because, you know, it is a family cruise or family setting. So it's really funny to see Crush interact with the children, and he asks some questions and then they respond, and it's very silly and fun. So that was a very fun experience. And then afterwards we went to the main atrium to see the See You Real Soon farewell party. So I think the first time we saw that party or the farewell was on the Magic for our Halloween on the High Seas cruise. That was the first time I've ever seen that. As I've said time and time again, we started sailing during the pandemic, so slowly but surely we're experiencing some things that they're bringing back from pre-pandemic days, and the farewell party is one of those things that they recently brought back. So we saw that on this ship, and it was just as magical. I like how every ship does all of these little parties differently, so you're not seeing the same thing over and over again. But the main idea is for all of the characters to come and say farewell to all of the guests. And you get 15 minutes where they roam around the main atrium and they take pictures with guests for 15 whole minutes. It's like a free-for-all. I feel like the Dream did it in a more organized fashion. On the Magic, the characters were just roaming around, like it was just a free-for-all. But here, the characters kind of stationed themselves around the main atrium, and then cast members helped to form a line so guests could take turns taking pictures with the characters, which I think was a lot more productive in my opinion. So after the 15 minutes, the characters come back to the main stage area and the main staircase, and they do like a little farewell song, and they individually say goodbye to the guests. And it's a very wholesome and magical farewell, and it's a great way to end the last day of your Disney cruise. So that was it for our day today. It was a very relaxed, lazy sea day with a lot of fun memories and recaps of our time here for the Very Merrytime Cruise here on the Disney Dream. Thank you so much for joining us here on our Very Merrytime Cruise on the Disney Dream, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye, guys.